We actually called in 2 coyotes on this stand, and as Eddie was ready to pull the trigger, I noticed he was about to shoot the wrong coyote, but this one stood around a little too long, and once again, our real tree camo paid off. Like anything in life that's worth doing, make sure you do it right the first time. If you set your stand up correctly when going into an area and pay attention to details, you can kill a coyote fairly easily. Mess it up and you've got an educated coyote, which is suddenly a much harder animal to kill. That's why in this sport you always hear guys talking about calling to virgin ears, or coyotes that haven't been called before. They're much easier to kill. These next 2 stands demonstrate the point. This coyote had come into one of my 1080s, and I should have just told Eddie to kill him. But since we were filming, I opted to get him closer. I thought he was on a trail that was out in front of us, which would put him right into our lap. The second he started towards us, I realized he was on the same farm road that we were on, which went around the outside of the pasture. By trying to get cued, I'd cooked us. Eddie was on my right, and he'd left his bread in the truck, and without it, because of the cover, there was just no way to get a decent shot off. This coyote was 12 yards away from me when he figured out something was wrong. Eddie almost pulled it off, but the truth is, we just educated him and put him through college on this stand. A week later, we went back to the same spot and switched calls. Because of the wind, we had to sit in the exact same spot, a spot that had already traumatized this coyote. He briefly looked the situation over and then went way out of his way to check the wind and stay in cover. We never got a shot off. Remember to do everything in your power to set up correctly and kill that coyote on the first trip in.